Hello, my viewers, my brothers and sisters in the Lord. And I have come once again to share a word with you. Now, today I'll be talking about when you become born again, what you should do. This message here now will help you. Will help you a lot. Because some people, when they give their life to Christ, they see themselves, understand? If they see themselves going back to their vomit. But I will break it in a way that you can understand. You can understand actually what happened when you give your life to Christ. This video will help you. It will help you. Now, let's look at 2 Corinthians. So I will explain it. I will explain what happened during new birth. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Look at what Bible says here. So therefore, if anyone is in Christ, is a new creature. The old has gone, the new has come. He said, if anyone is in Christ, is a new what? Is a new creature. Now, who is this new creature? Remember, Bible let us know in the book of Romans 8:18. He said, for all have sinned and come short of God's glory. He said, for all have sinned and come short of God's glory. Now, during new birth, there are things that happen. But first, who is this new creature first? A new creature is a person. It can be a man, it can be a boy, any person that have the new life of Christ in him or her, and also live according to that life. Now, before you give your life to Christ, you have an old man. That old man is called sin. Understand? Now, that old man is what is making you to be fornicating, to be committing adultery, to be telling lies, to be masturbating, to be getting addicted to alcohol, to smoking. That old man is what is responsible. And that old man is sin. But if you give your life to Christ, understand, if you give your life to Christ, now that old man is no longer there again. Because that old man comes from Adam, the first Adam. Now, this new man now that you have received came from God. No, God came from Christ. That's what the Bible says in the book of 2 Corinthians. It said, if any man be in Christ, is a new world creature. Because the only being that can make you to have this new creature is Christ. Satan nature is sin. Now, Christ nature is righteousness. So immediately you believe, immediately you accept him, he makes you a new person. That nobody know you before, they don't know you again. Why? Because that man that was nobody before has died. Understand? So that is the power of new birth. That's what new birth can do. Now, what I want to let you know here is that during new birth, there are things that happen. Your spirit, which is God's breath in you, is renewed. Christ renew your spirit. He did not renew your soul, but he renew your spirit. Why? Because your spirit cannot sin. Your spirit is a breath. It's air that God put into man. That being cannot sin. Understand? So during new birth, what happens is Christ will renew it. Then your soul, which is the real you, your emotion, your will, he washes it. He washes it with his blood. Because it is your soul that sin. That's what the Bible says, that any soul that sinneth shall do what? Shall die. Now, your soul, during new birth, Christ uses blood to wash it, to cleanse it. That is what he does to your soul. He uses the blood to do what? To wash it and to cleanse it. Now your body, he bought your body. He bought it. Your body now, you cannot use that body now to sin again. The body now belongs to Christ. So you are going to, yes, what he expects from you now is for you now to use that body, understand, to serve him, to serve him on earth. That is what happened during new birth. That is what you should know. What happened during new birth. Now, let's look at the things that we need to do to live this new life we have in Christ. If you accepted if you accepted Christ newly, these are things that you need to do. The first thing is that you have to think like him, think like Christ. If you look at Isaiah 1:18, Bible says, God said, "Come, let us reason together." Now, do you know why thinking is very, very important? Now, let me tell you why thinking is very, very important. Now, your life, the life you live, is in your mind. Now, if you do not think, you can't act. So God now wants our mind. Understand? God wants us to express him in our mind. That's why he said, "Come, let's all just do what? Reason together." Because if God did not ask us to reason together with him, we will not know how to walk with him. We will not even know anything about him. So for you now to what to be like, to live the new life you have that you have received in Christ, you have to first of all change your mindset. You have to work on your mindset. Let your mindset adapt to that new nature you have received in Christ. That is why our mind to God is very, very, very important. If you look at Philippians 2:5, let's go to Philippians 2:5. It says, let this your attitude should be the same as that of Christ. Your attitude here is your mind. Let this mind that is in Christ be in you. Let this mind that is in Christ be in you. So if you don't have the type of mind that Christ have, you cannot live this new life. Because that's the way he thinks. So we that are like him, he expects us to think that way. If Christ does not think failure, he thinks success. We are also expected to think success. If he thinks prosperity, if he thinks good health, we are also expected to think good health. So our thinking, understand, we need to adjust it so that we can be able to adapt to this new life that we have received in Christ. Then, if you look at Romans, let's look at Romans 12, so that you will understand. Now, therefore, I urge you, brothers, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies. No. Let's look at 2. Do not conform any longer. Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be what? Transformed by the renewing of your what? Mind. So if you have this new man in you, God expects you to work on your mindset. That is why when people give their life to Christ, they go back to their old nature. Why? Because their mindset have not changed. So God expects us, understand, to work on our what? On our mind. God can do it for us. Satan cannot do it for you. So it is you now that will do what? That will do it by yourself. Whether you want to be thinking like him, or whether you don't want to be thinking like him, it is your choice. So no, you can't force anybody to think what? Like him. But he expects us to do what? To renew our mind. To work on our mind. To make our mind to do what? To be adapting to the new life that you have received in Christ. Because if you do not work on your mind, you cannot live that new life. You still be living the old life you are living. So your mindset, as a spirit being you are, do what matters to God. Then the second thing you have to do, if you want to